this saying that we've all heard that when somebody slaps you in the face, you should give them your other cheek to smack. And that's something I've never understood, but that apparently is in the interest of forgiveness, you know? So if somebody says, come here, bitch, and smacks you, you're like, oh, oh, do it again, daddy. Oh, harder. And you know what I mean? If you're slapping somebody on the ass, I mean, that's different, you know what I mean? But just to get smacked by somebody, I never understood that. But the point that I bring up, right? And the reasons why I bring it up is because Disney Star Wars, for example, right? Ever since Disney acquired Star Wars, it seems like they've been slapping us in the face over and over and over again as fans, as people who have been in this for, most of us have been doing this for our whole lives. We've been loving Star Wars, right? But ever since they got it, they've been giving us subpar movies. Now, I'm not saying they can't be seen as enjoyable. I'm not saying that they don't have their fans, but they're not. I think most people would agree that they're not as timeless as George Lucas's Star Wars, for example. Something has been lost in the sauce, right? And to point that out has been met with accusations of, you're just racist, you're just sexist, you don't even matter, what's wrong with you? You know, but more so, as we go forward, right, with the slaps in the face, I think that the ultimate to date slap in the face has got to be what they've been doing with this Galactic Starcruiser business, okay? Because what they did was they took so-called Star Wars, because to me it doesn't even look like Star Wars, it doesn't feel like Star Wars, hell, it doesn't even smell like Star Wars. I can tell, okay? But they took the so-called Star Wars experience and they put it out of reach to the very people who have sustained Star Wars for all these decades. And it just seems so disgusting to me because you have the younger generation of kids, the majority of which will never get to experience this. And apparently that's okay. That's okay with Disney. Okay? If you can get a few suckers in there who can just pay out their ass, then they're cool with that. If you can pay over $6,000 for a family of 4 to go there for 2, count them, 2 nights, just 2, 48 hours, then I guess they feel like mission accomplished. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, this story right here just takes the cake as far as being slapped in the face is concerned. I just can't believe what I just read, and I have to share it with you guys. So let me do my thing. This is the gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And if you planned on taking your kids for a nice adventure, a nice vacation, the school year is going to be done before you know it, and maybe the little buggers have been good this school year, unlike mine, but maybe they have been, and you want to reward them, then you must know that the Galaxy or Galactic Starcruiser, whatever it's called, is out there. The question is it for you? Okay? If you've got it like that, then you're great. It's like whatever you've done in life, it has worked for you. I bow to you, okay? But most people are not going to be able to afford this. But the aspect of this that I think is funny, because I've already talked about that, making things out of the range of the average fan. But it appears that, hold up, where is it, guys? Because I just lost it. Oh, because my son was texting me. Okay, yeah, he's enjoying his new bike. But it says here, okay, and this is on Walt Disney World News Today.com. It says, characters tell Galactic Starcruiser guests that the ride is broken, and they offer alternative missions when Star Wars The Rise of the Resistance breaks down. So they have it built in to your package for The Rise of the Resistance to be broken down, and they make like that's part of the show. All right, that's part of your experience. That's part of the over $6,000 that you're spending, man. And it says here, Galactic Starcruiser launched this week, and we've been on the first 2 cruises, experiencing everything we can. Guests who stay at the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser get a shore excursion back to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios, where they may complete missions on behalf of the Resistance or the First Order. It turns out these missions change if Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is down. I said it turns out these missions changes if Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is down. Guests use their data pad, available in the Play Disney Parks app, to communicate with Lieutenant Croy and Captain Kivan. If working for the First Order, Croy will instruct you to visit the Resistance camp at Star Wars: Rise of the Resistance. Croy sends a photo of the turret at the attraction entrance to help you find your way, you rebel scum! Oh no, you're going with the First Order. Okay, anyway, Croy tells you, pretend you're looking to enlist in the Resistance. You would then enter the attraction queue, tapping your M-band, aka magic band, for quick entry. If the ride is down, I said if the ride is down, you are able to say, I'm not able to enter the Resistance camp, or I guess I won't be doing this today. It's okay that I spent all those thousands of dollars, but that's okay. You can shove it right up my rectum. We're having fun, aren't we, kids? No, Dad. Ah, shut up. Yes, you are. Smiles, everyone. Smiles. Now we're on Fantasy Island. Croy then helps you to find a control panel so you can hack into it and set up transponders. You use the map in the datapad to find the panel. You can then use the datapad to hack the control panel and set up a transponder. A transmission comes through. The transmission is coded, but you're able to decrypt it by clicking unscramble. It is a conversation between Captain Kivan and V. Moratti. Kivan reveals that there is sensitive information on SK-620 that needs to get to General Organa on Pakara. Now you feel like you're in Star Wars. We had to put that in there. General Organa, huh? Keys jingling, anyone? The jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. The jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Breakdown. V says she will send instructions. You can then report this information back to Croy. Croy says the transponder will continue to transmit information and says, in the meantime, check back in at the entrance turret throughout the day to see if you're able to enter. If Star Wars: Rise of the Resistance reopens, you will be able to write it and complete the standard spy mission. Ha ha! I don't think so. You'll never see me doing that. Ride this, baby. Ha ha! Hang on tight. Woo! But listen, all right, basically what you're doing is, you know how when you go to, I don't know, something like Chili's, a restaurant, you know, and they give you one of those little handheld little things with the little light up things that tell you when your table is ready. That's basically what this is, guys. For $6,000, they have it built in to the attraction to plan for the ride to be broken. For over $6,000, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm floored over this, okay? Not only are they making this thing out of reach, but they can't even guarantee for the money that not just you, but all of these other suckers, people are paying to go in here, all right, that the thing would actually be working. Guys, come on. You're better off you could be more immersed in the Titanic. You could be more submerged in the Titanic, in the world of that. At least you know that's going to happen. You know that ride is going down. All right. So if you want that experience and you're paying for it, you know you're going to get your money's worth. All right. You're going to get soggy with that shit. But what's going on here for all of the money that you're paying, I wouldn't want to hear that. All right. If you're holding the transponder and it's saying the ride is not functioning, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, what's not in this story is, do you get reimbursed? Like, what's going on? Like, talk to me, Mickey. You know, talk to me, somebody. But that's what it is, guys. All right, it is actually a part of the show. They planned for it, that the ride will be broken and it will still make you feel like somehow you're part of the story. It blows my mind, guys. It blows my mind, and I have no fun. I should say I have no problem laughing at this because they put it out of our range, guys. You might have well have called it the Snowpiercer hotel, all right? Because that's how class-oriented it is. It's more likely that than anything else. But there it is, guys. Do you have a problem with this? If you're one of the few people, one of the privileged people out there, like, you know, Kanye West or some shit like that, right? Dr. Fauci, I don't know. Somebody who's filthy fucking rich, right? And you pay all of this money to be on there. Maybe money ain't a thing. Maybe you're like Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri, you know, money ain't a thing. I don't know. But if I'm paying all that money, I ain't trying to hear about some alternate mission. I want that mission, okay? That's like going to a hoe house and you going to see your favorite hooker and she ain't there, but they give you somebody else that you ain't even checking for, yo. You give me what I'm paying for. I'm the customer and the customer's always right. But I've said enough. You guys can get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. As always, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, and you can catch me on Twitter, on Rumble, on Odyssey. I'm all over the place, guys. So thank you for listening, and I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on. Sucker.